Well, big news today from the PGA. The tour announced it is realigning its schedule next year, which means a significant change for a major tournament in Norton.
Boston 25 Sports Director Tom Leyden on set with us now, breaking down the changes.
I was waiting for this day. Was very curious to see what was going to happen, and it is a blow to TPC Boston. The threat of something dramatic happening has been real since the tour announced drastic scheduling changes would take effect in 2019. But if you're a glass half full type, the fact is at least TPC Boston remains on the long-term schedule, if not on an annual basis. The tour announcing today the Northern Trust Tournament, the first of what will be 3 FedEx playoff events in 2019, will rotate on a biannual basis between New York and Boston. So this year's tournament, the Dell Technologies Championship, will be played as scheduled on Labor Day weekend. In 2019, no PGA event in Boston. The Northern Trust will be played in Jersey City, New Jersey then. And then 2 years from now, August 2020, the Northern Trust will be played at TPC Boston. Back and forth is the plan for the foreseeable future. Here's what Tournament Executive Director Rich Brady had to say when we caught up with him this afternoon. Remember, the number of playoff events starting next year being cut from 4 to 3.
We recognized that there was going to be a decrease in the amount of events from 4 to 3, and taking a look at the landscape of what cities are doing a great job hosting tournaments, New York and Boston were both at the top of the list. So to be able to continue to play in New York, to play in Boston, that was a big consideration, and really ultimately how the decision was made to play and rotate in both those markets.
Now, I'm impressed with Rich's optimism. His crew does a great job coordinating the Labor Day weekend event. They've done so for a long time. I think TPC Boston deserves a yearly tournament, but a squeeze was inevitable. They are still on the schedule long term, and who knows what new ideas TPC Boston may introduce in their anticipated off years. We'll have more from Rich coming up in sports, but for now, that's the story. In the studio, Tom Leyden, Boston 25 News.